The 2065 Makigai MaiMai is the best car you can own in Night City. There, I said it. The MaiMai is the best car you can drive in Night City because it is the only car you can afford. The best car? You think a MaiMai is better than the Quadra Turbo? Or Xi'an MZ1? Or Raphael Caliburn? Bro, you're tripping, bro. Bro, what are you smoking, bro? Bro! No, you didn't listen. I said it's the best car you can own in Night City. Realistically, if you're watching this video, you aren't some rocker boy or some upcoming corpo hotshot. You are statistically normal. And statistically, you probably are living paycheck to paycheck. What you need is something to get you to and from work in a timely, reliable manner because your commute via public transit is like 3 bus transfers, and half the time the buses are delayed, and it's not exactly the kind of neighborhood you like waiting around in due to the Maelstrom gang setting up their base at the local factory. Sure, you may be able to settle on an older Quadra in rough condition, but you're not going to be able to keep up with repairs and insurance, especially if it's your daily. You may be able to afford a used Archer Quartz if you're really craving some sport car action, but really, even that will stretch your budget, so unless you consider driving as a hobby similar to price and commitment as, say, playing an instrument, it's likely not worth it. And what, aren't you childless and in your 30s? Shouldn't you be saving, if not for retirement, then at least an unexpected medical bill? What are you even doing with your life, man? This car, the MaiMai P126, is perfect in the context of what it aims to be. Produced between 2032 and 2065, this car and variants like it are some of the best-selling cars in North America and parts of Asia. And for good reason. It is a utility vehicle in the most austere sense of the word. Its one and only goal, the one thing it aims to achieve, is to get one person, maybe two, from point A to point B. That's it. A simple goal, but simplicity often brings clarity and purpose. In an era where there is immense poverty and where public infrastructure is destroyed or damaged with dangerous, unreliable, or outright non-existent public transit, people need to get to their jobs one way or another, and Makigai fills a void. They built a car using only what is needed to build a car, and this is it. And yes, that does come with compromises. So yeah, it's small, and a bit cramped, and flimsy, and sorta awkward to drive with how lightweight it is. The brakes feel like they are from some motorcycle, and the pressure to slow down smoothly feels random and jittery. And the plastic interior seems as durable as wet cardboard. But since it's rear-wheel drive, it handles otherwise predictably and feels good on the road. Highway speeds are intimidating, and when it's windy, ooh, you can definitely feel it, but realistically, you're gonna be stuck in traffic like the rest of us, so its squirreliness on the road is not actually that big of a deal. Something like most about the driving experience is how much of the world you see out of it. You'd think being inside of one would feel cramped, and while that's certainly true for a 6-foot guy like me, and I wouldn't want to be an inch taller, in a way this is less claustrophobic than many other cars out there. In fact, what it really reminds me of is a car equivalent of a moped. Something small and efficient at the cost of storage, space, safety, and speed, but at least compared to a moped, it is a bit more safe and does have a bit more room. Certainly enough space for a tool bag or a briefcase and some groceries. Another benefit of its size is that parking is super easy, and it's so small it can get you anywhere, street or not. It's basically a golf cart anyway, so no one cares if you drive it on the sidewalks or pedestrian areas. It's not exactly intimidating, and honestly, if you hit someone who is even slightly chromed up, it will probably take more damage than them. Because there are so many of them, parts are abundant, so repairs are cheap. And because it's so small, insurance premiums stay low, and of course, it's incredibly fuel efficient, so your choo-choo costs are almost nothing. But it's so small and dainty. That's a chick car, bro. What do you think I am, gay? It's 2077, man. Literally, no one cares. The only people who do care about the size of your vehicle are other men, and frankly, it sounds like their opinion matters to you a whole lot more than other people's do. So, I don't know, man. If you want to take out a 6-year loan at 20% interest rate for a Thorn Machina to assuage your insecure ego, go for it. It's a free country after all. So sure, the MaiMai does sound like the name of a fruit cocktail you'd find in Kabuki, but look at it this way. Finally, you won't spend an hour and a half on a cramped bus getting home after a grueling 9 hours of being on your feet at work in the shit-fucking factory. Finally, you can park a little closer to home, farther away from Spud and Tallow who are always waving their damn pistols at another. And it doesn't even cut that deeply into your paycheck, which is important because you know your landlord is raising rent again next year, but your pay isn't increasing. So, hey, at least there's a bigger chance you'll still have a job because now you won't be as late as much. It's not the best performing car or even my favorite car, but it is the best car to own in Night City because it's a car you can most easily afford. And in this economy, that truly does mean everything. I'm the Rat Shepherd. Take care, y'all, and see you around for the next one. The MaiMai is the best car to drive in Night City, cause it's the only car any of us could afford. The MaiMai is enough to get you from your job to your other job. It's the only purpose both of us are built for.